Here with Concordia head volleyball coach Ben Boldt to preview the 2024 season as we record this, actually only a couple days away from the first official match of the season. I just wanted to start with, why don't you tell me something fun you got to do this summer away from volleyball?
Oh, man, throwing that up there. We went to Adventureland with our family, so that was definitely a fun one. I always get the theme song stuck in my head for that. Come on over to Adventureland, you're gonna have a fun-filled day. So got to share that with my kids now. Other things we did, we went to Florida for my parents' 50th wedding anniversary. So kids got to see the ocean for the first time. So it was good.
Well, getting to volleyball, I know the focus is always on the process, but it had been a goal of the program to win a GPAC championship. How much did it mean just from a program perspective to hit on a major goal like that?
Yeah, every team is built off of the shoulders from the year before it, and the people who have come before us. So, really, I feel like we share in that with all of the people that we've had. It was really awesome for that team to accomplish that goal. You could tell just the joy that they had once they accomplished it, and that moment is kind of a fleeting moment, and it's like, all right, what's next? But you're kind of left with all the work that's put into it and the relationships that you create along the way, and I think that we do that at a high level. So it was really awesome to see them accomplish that goal. So we can't get enough of that feeling.
Mm-hmm. And then a significant award came this summer, Omaha World Herald Midlands Coach of the Year, which I know you probably view as a coaching staff program kind of award. But what were your thoughts after getting that?
Yeah, it was cool. I'd much rather accomplish our team goals than any individual goals, really. But it's really awesome to feel that recognition. Just having grown up in the area and just kind of being here, it's been an awesome experience for especially Angie and I, and to have some recognition is always a good thing, and it reflects on our program and really the level at which honestly I would not achieve that without the coaching staff that we have under us. Angie obviously has been a huge part of that. Karina's been an awesome part of that, and our players have just really bought in. So kudos to them.
Now you come back in August, and the slate is kind of wiped clean every year. What are some of your initial impressions of camp in August to this point?
Yeah, it's different. We're going to look different. So. Whether that's good or bad, I think it can be awesome. Looking at what the makeup of our team is going to be, it's probably looking towards a two-setter system. So what I love about that is we can be balanced across the net. We can have three attackers coming at you at all times. So I don't know. I think that we always strive to be a balanced team, and just not leaning on just one particular player. Let them be the star, and put all the pressure on one person. So to balance that out, to give everybody a shot, we have a saying of be the woman. So when your turn happens, we want you to be the woman. We want you to go for it. So just being balanced through all that, I think that's what our team is looking like. So it's fun to see. It's different, I think, than the makeup of the team that we've had in the last couple of years.
You mentioned the possibility of having two setters. What does that look like in practice? What kind of adjustment is that for the team? And obviously you have setters that are going to be somewhat inexperienced at the varsity level, kind of getting used to this.
Yeah, I mean, we have our setters running with our attackers throughout the entire training process. So, just there's total trust there on, finding people, and we try to be, obviously there's going to be little connections that happen between setters and hitters, but it's, they may not have game experience, but they've had high level training together. So with the reps that everybody's gotten together, it's a fairly seamless process. So
I believe there's a couple new rules in volleyball that might affect play. Can you kind of explain that? Maybe we won't notice it that much. But
yeah. Well, everybody says the double rule. So the double hit rule is gone away. That's not. It's been adjusted. It hasn't totally gone away. So it's on the second contact. If you double the second contact and the ball stays on your side of the net. So normally what a setter would do, right? Then that's legal. You can double that ball. But anytime that you're sending a ball over the net and you double contact it on the second contact or on the third contact, that can still be called for a double hit. So that's the biggest rule change there on the double rule. And a lot of people didn't know this, but you can double hit the first contact. So when they hit the ball at you, and let's say it hits your arm and then it hits your shoulder, that's legal. So you play on through that. So now we've just adjusted that now to the second contact as well. The other rule change is that instead of one libero, you can use up to 2 liberos now. But that's you can't have 2 liberos on the court at the same time. It would just be one position that would be out there. So 2 people can play that one position at any time.
Already kind of talked about setter, but and this team will obviously look different from last year. What excites you about just that opportunity that some players will have that we maybe haven't seen a lot of? Ella Waters is one of those who's coming off a red shirt, but we're going to see, she said, we'll see some different people this year.
No, I'm excited to see everybody out there, on the floor. Yeah, Ella for sure. She's done a really good job in preseason training so far, and we kind of expect so Ella's a pin. We kind of expect our pin players to be able to play either pin. So whether it's on the left side pin or the right side pin, that's something that we expect all of our pins to do, even the lefties. So if you're left-handed, sometimes it's hard to hit out there on the left pin because the ball's crossing your body before you're hitting it. That's why you see a lot of lefties that hit on the right pin, but it's a little nuance that's sometimes tough to block. So if you can do it at a high level, it can be really fun. So yeah, Ella for one has been one. Addie Kierkegaard, she's been a lefty for us. She's had a pretty good camp also, and it's fun to kind of put all those pieces together.
Well, I know you've been asked about the mantra grit and how that relates to Mamba mentality. Why is that appropriate, I guess, for this 2024 team?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to have those moments out on the floor. We choose that motto kind of right at the beginning of the year and of the spring training camp. So we choose that in January with our returners that are coming back. And we normally choose that kind of based on what we felt like the last season ended with, and that there's going to be a moment right there at the end of the season where you're going to have a tough opponent across the net, and it's going to come down to overcoming that obstacle, having perseverance through that obstacle, and being gritty. So we want to prepare for that moment. So grit is about training, persevering for long periods of time, and to be able to train with that mentality all the way through is going to prepare you for that moment. So that's the idea, and again, our players have they have been really gritty. They've overcome a lot, and we're just looking forward to getting out there and showing it.
Well, you did say goodbye to some leaders that have been around for a while, like Bree Whistle, Cam Opfer, and Carly Rodaway from last year. How is the chemistry of this particular team coming together?
It's awesome. Yeah, the team is, we work a lot on our relationships on the court, off the court, and we talk about our core values. You talk about love, trust, hard work, and sacrifice, and part of love is that we're kind, respectful, and non-judgmental with each other, and just the ability to do that with each other. And volleyball can be weird sometimes, where you're competing against people, but you want everybody to do well. It's kind of a weird dynamic that happens on a team. But I think that everybody wants what's best for the team, and they understand that, and they understand the sacrifice that goes into that. So, just those relationships, that chemistry has been really, really awesome. And I think our credit to our seniors, they've gone through a lot. They've had a full college experience, and they're a mature group that wants the best for everybody.
Well, you quickly have to get ready to play very early. Report date August 6th, first match August 16th. Maybe you get to a weekend and you're ready to go against somebody else. But what I guess influenced you to say, hey, let's play early in August and schedule difficult teams as well?
Yeah, that's the nature of the NAI, and especially the GPAC. We call the GPAC the Big Ten of the NAI, just in terms of the strength of the volleyball conference, and it's to get prepared for that. You've got to schedule tough, and to make sure that the national raters know that you're a legit team. You've got to play a tough schedule. So that's where we want to be, and I think our players expect that out of us, that we play a tough schedule. The rule in the NAI for volleyball is that you can play the third Thursday in August, and the first Thursday in August, or first day in August this year, happened to be a Thursday. So it's definitely an earlier schedule. It's a little bit different. We have 2 preseason tournaments before school starts this year, so the calendar is just a little bit different, and allowed us to play. So there's more teams that actually play on that Thursday. We don't play till Friday, so there's people that are playing out there before us. So it's just kind of the nature of the beast for the NAI this year.
Last thing, can I get a SCO Dogs?
SCO Dogs, absolutely, 100%. Let's do this.